Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting video because today I'm gonna go to Day to Day. You guys, if you guys have seen my past video of Day to Day haul where I go to Day to Day and I buy a bunch of clothes from there, super affordable and fashionable at the same time. So today the challenge is to go to Day to Day and find some makeup and later on use it and show it to you guys how they perform and everything. So yeah, you're gonna be with me shopping at Day to Day along with a friend that's gonna join me in a bit. But yeah, for the most bit, that's what it is. I can't wait to see how this video goes. Stay tuned and keep watching. So we're done. It took us 1 hour to shop and it was a hassle. So I think the most difficult part was the foundation and concealer, but you guys will see. So we're gonna start off with primer, and for primer I got this Usha's 18 karat gold primer. It looks something like this. It looks like it has some gold flecks in it. It is like a dropper. It's a glass bottle and this retails for $9.95. So yeah, kind of expensive for a primer in Day to Day, but you know, still kind of cheap. So I don't put too much of it because my skin is already very prone to breakout. So here it is. Very watery. Doesn't smell bad. So I'm not gonna put this on my T-zone because I'm assuming this is for like glowy skin and all that stuff. So you know, it does feel like a bit tacky, so I think that's good. But yeah, it doesn't feel heavy. It gives you a little bit of glow. Yeah, other than that, there's nothing that I noticed right away. But yeah. So the next item is our foundation. Now this is one of the most difficult steps that I faced. I'm honestly like not the darkest shade or even like very tan, but I still couldn't find my shade. So obviously, you know, the shade range was like just up to like 3 or 4 shades, and the first 2 shades were either pink or white, like Casper white, and I mean, that's clearly not me, right? So yeah, that was like, I sat there trying out different types, like different foundations that were there, but in most I just could not find it. So in the end I was just like, I almost gave up, but then I finally saw this thing. It didn't even look that attractive. Like, look at this, how small this is. This is 4.50 dirhams. That's how much it retailed for. It's by this brand called ADS foundation, so ads foundation. I think it has this whole cheetah print. Yeah, it's a very tiny tube, but this is, I think, the second shade. And see, some shades were either just all dark and some were too white, so I was like nowhere in the middle. So this was the only closest thing that I found to my shade. And it already had like a bunch of foundation stuck on it. Very thick consistency. I'm just gonna dot it. So yeah, that's the shade. I mean, still, even for my shade, it is pink, but you know, it's day-to-day makeup. Why am I complaining so much? So guys, I think I finally matched myself to my top and I look really pink, but you know, it's okay. Let's just move on forward. As for the foundation, I wouldn't say it's full coverage, but it is very thick. I can feel it on my skin. It is not a matte foundation. You guys can see a bit of, you know, glow to it. It has a little bit of glow to it, but I mean, it's like a light to medium coverage, I think, if you build it up. Okay guys, moving on to concealer. Again, very difficult to find. Actually, they didn't really have concealers. They had this stick foundation which they said was concealer. For my concealer, then I had to go and get it from the branded section. So they had brands like Deborah, Catrice, Essence, Wet n Wild. Yeah, these are the few that I remember were like the brands that were there in Day to Day that were selling makeup as well. Now obviously I didn't want to go to Wet n Wild because that we all know works wonderful. So I, for the most part, stuck to just purely the non-branded, just day-to-day makeup. But for my concealer and mascara, it is from Essence because I try to stick with 10 dirhams or less from even branded products. So this concealer looks like this. It is a stick concealer, but again, it is not tacky, and again, something closer, something that was close to my shade, right? And this is by Essence, and this was for 10 dirhams. Okay, so that is how much product you get. It's fine, 10 bucks really. Again, it's not going to be exactly my shade, but what am I doing? Like, this is a joke. I'm just using my fingers here because it is a very creamy concealer, so I think it would best work with my fingers. Okay guys, that is as good as it's gonna get, and again, I did not find a setting powder or like a compact powder that was closer to my shade. They were either too white, ivory, or pink. This is by the brand Usha's, similar to the brand of the primer. This is how it looks like. This was for 12 dirham, so yeah, it just went out of the 10 dirham boundary, but you get like a lot of shades in this. Let's hope they're pigmented. Okay, so I'm just gonna be using this like pinkish shade and this really light shade and set under my eyes. Did I just do, what the hell? Okay, so when oh my god. Yeah, these are all just bronzer shades, and clearly I can't use anything under my eyes. So, and this is going to crease for sure, so I am going to be using a little bit of my setting powder just so this look doesn't look as bad as it's looking right now. Okay, so now that I set it, it's not that bad. It's still like bearable, but yeah. I mean, honestly, if you guys really religiously use Fair and Lovely, and once it's really lighten up your skin tone and you're like really white, I think a lot of the products from Day to Day will work out really good for you. For bronzer, we're gonna go into this very clearly bronzer palette, and I think I'm gonna be using this shade right here and bronze my skin and hope for the best. Really, like literally. Obviously the shade is a bit off, so don't expect like a Kim K contour session here. Really counting on the blush that I got, and you know, always hoping for the blush to save my day. For now, I think the bronzer is okay. It's doable. So the name is Balm Fall for this blush blazer. Insta In, and again the company's name is The Ads, similar to the foundations company. Comes out like this, exactly like the Balm Cosmetics. Very similar packaging. Yeah, it's a bright pink blush, very pigmented. Honestly, because apart from these colors, there was a purple, and that was matte. And in terms of, you know, having the glowy blushes, the big blushes were just all glittery. So I think I'm gonna make this work somehow. So yeah, like a lot comes off. Bismillah. Moving on to highlighter. Now for highlighter, there were like a lot of options, which was amazing. This is a single highlighter. This is 6.50 dirhams, and this is how it looks. Whoa. Whoa. Are you guys looking at that? I think the only thing is that it's pretty powdery, but apart from that, it's a good highlighter. Like, what the heck? Guys, moving on to eyeshadow. Now, this is one of the products that I was the most excited for because I have very high hopes. Like, let me just put that out there. This is how this eyeshadow palette looks like. This is from the brand Pebble. That's what it's called, Pebble eyeshadow. It has 16 colors and 5 colors of blush palette. Okay, ignore, it doesn't have blush. This eyeshadow palette is for 17 dirhams in day-to-day, so it is definitely on the more expensive side, but okay, so it does come with a good quality mirror, by the way, even though it's not the most biggest, but yeah, comes with a protector, so that's great. So this is the whole color scheme. So you guys can tell that, you know, this side is more like the neutral side, and this is like your pops of colors, your, you know, going out at night looks, your day and night looks. It's just a really, really good, you know, whole color scheme and eyeshadow that really stood out to me. I can't play with this. I'm excited. So the first transition shade that I'm going to be taking is the shade called Mild. So it's this shade right here. We're going to move on to Delight, which is a darker brown transition shade. I'm going to go in with this shade called Fresh, very neon pink, and I'm going to put this in my crease. So, you know what? I'm going to go in with this shade called Romance, which is this holographic purple shade, and I'm just going to pack it on with my finger. What the heck, you guys? This is amazing. Moving on to liner, I got this liner called XXL Waterproof. This is a liquid liner, and I think it's like a 2-in-1 thing, again by the brand called Ads. This is for 4.95. Not exactly the blackest, mattest, flexible liner. The liner is done. It's okay. Don't care for it much. For $4, you can't really go that wrong. So, I mean, it's okay. Okay, guys. So now moving on to mascara. Like I told you guys, there were 2 products that I got from Essence. This is the second one, and I've already always heard good stuff about this. This mascara was for 12 dirhams. Even though it's a branded one, I feel like $12 is insane for this mascara, and I've already used it once. It is amazing. For 12 freaking dirhams, why didn't I know about this before? Like, you guys will see the magic, because I'm not gonna wear lashes. Again, for lips, we had a lot of options, like a lot of options, but I went with the brand Usha's. It just seemed the most legit brand out of all the other sub brands in Day to Day. So I got two shades here. One is more of a nudish pink one is more of a maroonish shade, burgundy shade. Okay, this is the shade 05, a more nuder, lighter pink, which I think is what I'm gonna go in with. I am gonna go in with the lip liner of 05 and just line my lips. I am gonna go in with the darker shade on top of this, just like mix both of them. It says it's matte, but the swatches on my hand haven't dried matte till now, so I don't really know what to say about that. So I think it's just gonna stay glossy like this, which I hate. But yeah, I think we are done with the finished look. This is a makeup, you guys. Alright you guys, and that is all, and this brings us to the end of this video. I had so much fun shopping for these products and testing them out for you guys. Honestly, some of the products that I've tried at such an affordable price are really good for the price point. Honestly, you guys should really go try it out for yourselves. And yeah, if you guys do enjoy these kind of videos and enjoy my vibe, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yeah, comment down below your thoughts, and I'll see you guys next time.